fucking. All right, before we get started, we're going to face the east. Let's give our praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. In Hebrew, that would be giving praises to the Most High, Yahweh, in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, Spirit, which is the Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, along with the Holy Spirit, who taught us His truth. Honors to the brethren that's laboring doing the work to push the gospel, risking their life and freedom to do so. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, which will be the 1/3 of the true Israelites, who will be the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, who sincerely return it back to Yahweh through Yahweh Shai during these final moments, so that He will have mercy on us in judgment. So we back with another live lesson to the power and spirit. Time is flying by. The month of June already almost over. And what's big about it is that we coming up on the month of July. Now you had either about a month or so ago, a month and a half ago, you had the founder of Cash App. He was found dead. And we know Esau the white man is the one who put him to death. Well, after that, they announced the Fed Now program that's going to be launched in July. And that's going to roll out the digital currency. Now, I don't know all the specific details on it, but we're going to start seeing changes in the economy here in America coming in July. You know, transitioning to that digital currency. Also, too, we had about a month back, Elon Musk got approved by the FDA to start clinical trials on the Neuralink brain chip. So they're gonna actually be testing the brain chip out on actual people. So the brain chip is just about ready. The digital currency is just about ready to be rolled out. So we in the season of the mark of the beast being manifested, you know, pushed out to the public. So today, we're just gonna go through Revelation, the 13th chapter, you know, and link that up with Daniel, the 3rd chapter, you know, through the Spirit, and talk about how it applies now. All right, so first, let me turn to the book of Revelation. All right, so Revelation chapter 13, we're gonna start at verse 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. And he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon. Now, Christians will think that this beast will be an actual monster. So just let me go to that word beast real quick in the blue letter, and we're going to pull that up. So in the blue letter Bible, when we go to beast, in which all words have multiple meanings. So the first entry would be an animal for beast. The second would be a wild animal, a wild beast. But the third one, it's a metaphor for a brutal man, a bestial man, a savage, a ferocious man. So when we come to see Revelation 13 and 11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, well, that beast, it would be a man. It's concerning a certain nation of people, which we found out to be Esau, the so-called white man. And he had 2 horns. We check on this breakdown with the 2 powers. Matter of fact, let me backtrack. So, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. We know the beast is a bestial man, a ferocious, a savage man, which lines up to be Esau, the so-called white man. So it's not a literal beast, a literal monster. And also it says, I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth. So it don't mean that a beast gonna literally come out the ground. You're gonna have another beast that come out the sea, meaning it's gonna come out the water. This beast coming out the earth, Let's go to the word earth. So when we look at the last entry, earth with fixed boundaries, a tract of land, territory, or region. So in the last days, there would be a beast of a man, a nation of people who will be ferocious and savage, who will rise up out of a certain country, out of a certain land, out of a certain territory, out of a certain region. And this represents America. So there will be a beast that rises out of America, rises to power. So back to Revelation 13 and 11. And he had two horns like a lamb, and horns represent power. And as a lamb, meaning that he's humble, speaking for the people. And those two horns represent the Democrats and the Republicans. I believe, I'm gonna check on that later. But as we continue, it reads, and he spake as a dragon. Now, none of us really ever heard a dragon speak before, but that's metaphorically. So I'm gonna go to this word real quick that I got pulled up. So this beast of a man, he saw the white man through his Democrats and Republicans, his two political parties. He would come as a lamb, but he would speak as a dragon. And I got this word draconian, a simple Google definition. So the word draconian, it means laws of their application, excessively harsh and severe. So draconian means harsh and severe laws. So speaking as a dragon, meaning he will speak harsh or severe laws to the people, which some of those going back to 2021. If you don't take that liquid, you can't work. If you don't wear a mask, you can't enter into the store. Those are, but it's gonna get worse than that. But let's continue. Verse 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him. It causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast whose deadly wound was healed. So we ain't gonna get too deep into it. That's just the Roman Empire coming back into power as NATO. Verse 13, and he doeth great wonders, so that he make a fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Now, nobody else did that but America. And what is that talking about? That's when America terrified by it. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast. And how is he deceiving people right now? He's deceiving people by what power? By the power of his technology. So again, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do by the power of his technology. And what miracles is he performing this day? Well, he claiming that he can make blind people see again. He can make deaf people hear again. He can make people that's paralyzed walk again. And those are the miracles that he's able to do by the power of his technology. And also going back, he made fire come down from heaven in the form of nuclear missiles. So that's how he's going to deceive people, ultimately, and again, the Neuralink brain chip. That he can do this medical miracle and heal people, but they got to get this chip. Let's continue. Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the wound by a sword and did live. So this beast here in America, he's going to speak to the people, speak to other white people, who got the power of technology, that they should make an image to the beast. So we're going to stop there. Again, let me read that. Saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they should make an image to the beast. All right, so for that now, we're going to jump to the book of Daniel, the 3rd chapter. We're going to break down what the image of the beast is. All right, so we're going to go to Daniel. We're going to go to Daniel, the 3rd chapter. We're going to show what the image of the beast is. So for this, we're going to read Daniel chapter 3, verses 1 through 7. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image. So yeah, when we see in Revelation 13 and 14 that he spoke to the people that dwell in the earth that they should make an image to the beast, back to Daniel 3 and 1. Nebuchadnezzar, the king, made an image of gold. So an image is something that can be formed by hand or cut out by machinery. You know, it's a physical object. But let's continue. So we're going to leave the topic of the image of the beast and we're going to get into the image of Nebuchadnezzar. All right, Nebuchadnezzar the king made an image of gold, whose height was 60 cubits and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent to gather the princes, the governors, the captains, the judges, the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the provinces to come to the dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. So that golden image. How y'all doing? Y'all know y'all Israelites?
Yes, sir. We know that.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Verse 3. Verse 4. Okay, verse 3. Then the princes, the governors, captains, judges, treasurers, counselors, sheriffs, rulers of the provinces were gathered together unto the dedication of the image of Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. So all people will be gathered to this golden image of Nebuchadnezzar. And the image, something that you make, it's a representation of you. You know, Babylon was a powerful kingdom at its time, powerful and mighty. So they built a golden image of Nebuchadnezzar, which was a reflection of Babylon. Well, here in America, which is that beast in Revelation, the 3rd chapter, they gonna make an image to the beast. They gonna make a physical object that represents who they are as a people. But let's continue. Then the herald cried aloud, to you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music, ye shall fall down and worship the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king hath set up. So when nations make an image, when kingdoms make an image, they make it to be worshipped. Nebuchadnezzar made this golden image, a golden statue of himself, for it to be worshipped. Let's continue. And whoso falleth not down and worship shall the same hour be cast into the midst of the burning fire. Therefore, at that time, when all the people heard the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and all kinds of music, all the people, the nations, and the languages fell down and worshiped the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. So all these people, languages, tongues, and kindreds, they worship the golden image, the golden statue of Nebuchadnezzar. So now that we know what an image is, that is something physical, let's go back to Revelation 13. We're going to start at verse 14, and then we're going to continue through verse 17. So back to Revelation 13. Man, I lost my spot. All right, Revelation 13 and 14. And he deceived them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth, that they, that other white people, should make an image to the beast. Yeah, so it will be Edomites that will make an image to the beast, which is America and Europe, which makes up NATO. Again, that they should make an image to the beast, which had the womb by the sword and did live. So these Edomites in the last days, as they would make something physical with their hands that represents who they are. And we're going to get into that, what that actually is in a minute, which we should all be well aware by now. But we're going to get into verse 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. And the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now that image of the beast, well, it's pretty much this whole digital system. You know, Esau is a technological devil. You know, all the power he's gotten was by the power of his technology. So again, and Esau the white man had power to give life unto the image of the beast, into the digital system. How did he bring this digital system to life? Well, it's a functioning system. It's powered by electricity. They got a saying in the electrical world, a live wire. And let's read on. And he had power to give life to the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak. So yeah, this whole digital system that Esau was building, he's able to give life to it because it's able to think and speak as an actual person through artificial intelligence. That's why you got Siri on your iPhone. That's why you got Alexa. That's why you got voice commands on your cell phone, voice commands in your vehicle. That's why you got robots that talk to you on the phone. That's why you got robots that answer your questions on the computer. When you got a question about something, through customer service, they have robots respond to you. And now Esau, he's making real life robots that can think, speak, and interact with people. So again, and he had power to give that the image of intelligence and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So eventually, this whole digital system is going to cause people to get killed, whoever don't worship the image of the beast. And we're going to get into that, how you worship the image of the beast. So how do you worship the image of the beast? Well, how do you worship the golden image, the golden statue of Nebuchadnezzar? Well, you had to bow down to the image. You had to bow down to the statue, and praise Nebuchadnezzar and, praise and worship the statue. Well, now we're going to get into how you worship the image of the beast. Revelation 13-16. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. See, he caused of all. That lines up with Daniel, the 3rd chapter. When we read Daniel 3 and 3, when it says the princes and the governors and the captains and the judges and the treasurers, the counselors, the sheriffs, and the rulers of all the provinces, all the nations, the languages, and the people, they was all gathered together to the dedication of the golden image of Nebuchadnezzar. That's the same thing today with this digital system. So back to Revelation 13-16. And he calls of all, that's everybody, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads. So Esau, being a technological devil, he not gonna have you bow down to a 5G tower. He not gonna have you bow down to artificial intelligence. What he's gonna do, you're gonna bow down by sticking your hand out and getting an RFID microchip implanted into your right hand. Also, he's gonna try to implant RFID microchips in your head. So let's read that again. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, so digital system. So you worship the image of the beast, you worship the microchip, you worship this digital system by giving your body as a living sacrifice to this digital system. Oh, just like we give our bodies as a living sacrifice to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shah, well, Esau gonna cause all people to give their body as a living sacrifice to this 5G digital takeover. Because they need people to be alive to what? To put that microchip in them. Because the Edomite already said it, the RFID microchip is gonna be powered off the body's electrical supply. And because all bodies, just like anything else, it functions off of electricity. And Esau found out how to tap into the body's electrical system via that liquid that they tried to make everybody take in 2021. Because people that took that liquid, we done saw the videos. They emit a frequency. You know what I'm saying? Also, they It was a man that took the liquid. He put a light bulb up to the injection site. When he put the light bulb there, the light bulb lit up. I did a lesson on it. So through that liquid, he found out how to tap into the body's electrical system. So you need to be alive to give your bodies over as a living sacrifice to worship the image of the beast, which is this whole digital system, but it's gonna be focused on a microchip. Because it's the microchip that's gonna link everybody to the system. And let me see what else. Is there anything I want to add to that? That's it. All right, so Shalom to my big bro. Amawan Yasha Allah. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barakatha. And Shalom to my mom. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Barakatha. In Hebrew, that's bless you, Barakatha, in the name of the Lord. All right, so where was we at? Yup. So Esau gonna cause all people to worship this digital beast system to get their technology implanted into their bodies. This was coming. The RFID microchips. That's gonna be your digital wallet, digital car key, digital ID, and also Elon Musk Neuralink brain chip. Because giving your body over as a living sacrifice, you're gonna be connected to the grid. You know, you're gonna be on the Internet of Things. They can track you any and everywhere you go. Oh, the water, big bro, the water. Water. So yeah, with that microchip, they can track all your transactions. They can track your location. They can track when you're driving your car. That's why they pushing for electric vehicles. Oh, and I'm gonna do a lesson on it. That electric vehicles ain't really that electric, because where you charge your electric vehicles at, those charging stations, they run off of oil. They run off of gasoline. They run off of fossil fuels. So it's really not that electric. I'm gonna do a lesson on it. So it's pretty much all the scheme to get everything and everybody to go digital. And then with Elon Musk Neuralink brain chip, well, they can download your thoughts to a computer. In other words, they can read your mind through a computer. Or they can upload your thoughts, or they can upload thoughts from a computer to a brain. Meaning they can program your mind. Now they saying that they can play back people's dreams, people's memories. But I went a little too far. Let's get on with it. So back to Revelation 13 and 16. I'm going to read that, then we going to continue. Revelation 13 and 16. Then he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads. So he's going to cause all people to get that. But let's backtrack to verse 15. We're going to get the bottom half of 15. And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So he's going to cause everybody who don't get these RFID microchips implanted to their body, they're going to be killed. And also, too, we're going to get verse 17. Because it's a penalty, again, for not getting these RFID microchips implanted into the body. Of course, you're going to be killed, but you know, Esau going to kill you in different ways. So verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, say if he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. And this stuff right around the corner. The Fed now, the new version of Cash App that's owned by the government, that's coming out. The UN General Secretary, something like that. They push it for all banks to push for digital fingerprints as a way of identifying people. That you can only use the services offered by the bank if you give up your biometrics. And that's why we see banks collapsing, you know, people losing money, power outages. This mark of the beast. All right, and that no man might buy or sell, say if he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if you can't buy or sell, in other words, like we just read, it's going to cause everybody who don't worship the image of the beast, they're going to be killed. So telling people you can't buy or sell unless you get the RFID microchip, that's the same as killing somebody. And we going to explain that real quick. Let me grab the apocrypha real quick. So again, telling people that can't buy or sell unless they get the microchip, that's the same as killing them. All right, so now let me get Sirach 34:21, better known as Ecclesiasticus 34:21. All right, so again, verse 17, and that no man could buy or sell, save he that had the mark, the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you not allowing people to buy or sell, that's the same as killing them. All right, Sirach 34:21. The bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him thereof is the man of blood. So who are the needy? You know, really all of us. We all need food to survive. So again, the bread of the needy is their life. He that defraudeth him thereof is the man of blood. So if you cheat somebody, if you trick somebody, you know, pretty much take away their livelihood, you a man of blood. You a shedder of blood. So him saying that people can't buy or sell unless they get the mark of the beast, the microchip, he's a shedder of blood. All right, verse 22. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him. So taking away our ability to buy and sell, that's you taking away our living. And it's the same as killing us. Because a bunch of people gonna die anyway if they don't get the microchip. Now they can't function in society. Now they can't buy food. You know, now they can't get the things necessary for life. Let's continue. He that taketh away his neighbor's living slayeth him, and he that defraudeth the neighbor of his hire is a bloodshedder. So defrauding all of us, he's defrauding us of our labor, because, well, they say it's gonna happen on a Friday, but when a dollar collapsed, when a cyber attack happened, whatever, when they wipe out the banks, well, everybody's bank accounts gonna be empty. Well, most Americans live paycheck to paycheck. So everybody gonna put in 2 weeks worth of work, but ain't nobody gonna get paid that final pay period before the cyber attack, the EMP, whatever it is. So you're gonna have people that put in 2 weeks worth of work, putting in overtime, they're gonna be expecting a paycheck so they can buy food, water, things necessary for life. Well, in the event of that cyber attack, or when the banks, everything go offline, they're not gonna have no money. So let's read that again. And he that defraudeth the labor of his hire is a bloodshedder. So pretty much them saying we can't function in society by ourselves unless we get the RFID microchip. You know, he taking away our living, that's the same as killing us. So that make him a shedder of blood. And those are going to be laws, mandates that's pushed out by Esau, the so-called white man. All right, now let's so we gonna link this back up. I think we're gonna go back to Daniel the 3rd chapter now. Actually, let me hit All right, we're gonna hit Revelation 20:4 real quick. So again, Revelation 13-15, and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So yep, you're not gonna be able to function in society. That's gonna kill off a lot of folks. But also, Esau gonna come down with great wrath, and he gonna be putting people down. So Revelation 20:4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai and for the word of Yahweh. And these people were beheaded for what? Which had not worshipped the image of the beast. Which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither have received his mark, the RFID microchip, upon their foreheads or in their right hands. And they lived and reigned. We'll be putting people to death for not worshiping the image of the beast, for not getting that RFID microchip implanted into their body. And they're going to be killed one of a few ways. The main one that we just read, they're going to be beheaded. Let me read that again. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded, who had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark. So yeah, Esau gonna put people to death, or he's gonna cause everybody else to die of either starvation or pestilence, because you're not gonna be able to buy or sell, or get medical services or medications. So, hey, this gonna cause a lot of people to get put to death. All right, so now, hey, Shalom, Tahawam La, Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Barakatah. Hey, it's beautiful to see all the brothers out there going hard. All right, so we're gonna link this back up with Daniel, the 3rd chapter. So we're gonna go back to Daniel 3. We're gonna start at verse 8, because previously we just read that Nebuchadnezzar set up a golden image of himself. So kingdoms and empires, they like to make an image, something that represents who they are. In which the beast today, Esau, the so-called white man, he's going to make an image in the form of a microchip. But really, this whole digital hardware, the 5G towers, these supercomputers, that represents who Esau is as a person. And in Daniel, the 3rd chapter, Nebuchadnezzar, he called all people to come worship that golden image. Well, Esau, Revelation 13-16, he calls of all, free, bond, rich, poor, and all that. He's going to cause all people to worship the image of the beast to get that microchip. And whoever don't get the microchip, they're going to be put to death by being beheaded, or they're going to be put to death because Esau going to take away his ability to live. His ability to live by buying and selling. So let's pick back up Daniel 3:8. Wherefore, at that same time, certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. And they spake and said to King Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. Thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man that should hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all kinds of music should fall down and worship the golden image. So again, Esau not gonna cause you to bow down and worship the microchip. He gonna cause you to stick your arm out, to stick your hand out. He gonna cause you to lay on that operating table while they put you to sleep, while he put these microchips, around your brain, which is pretty much the same as bowing down. All right, and whoso falleth not down and worship, he should be cast into the midst of the fiery furnace. See how that lines up with Revelation 13-15? And whosoever would not worship the image of the beast should be put to death. Just like here, Nebuchadnezzar said, whoever don't worship the golden image, they should be cast into the fiery furnace. So, hey, we living out the book of Daniel, the 3rd chapter, through the Spirit, in which America is spiritual Babylon, mystery Babylon, Babylon the Great, all of that. All right, so we're gonna read down to verse 12. There are certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. These men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, and what's serving the gods of Esau, of the white man? That's worshiping the beast himself. All right, they worship not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. And that's us today. We not worshiping the gods of the so-called white man, all these man-made religions. And we not going to worship the image that he going to roll out to the people in the form of these RFID microchips. All right. So now we gonna read 11 to 12 again, then we gonna come to Mark 13. Excuse me. All right. Thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man shall hear the sound of the music and shall fall down and worship the golden image. And whoso falleth not down and worship, that he should be cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. There are certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then going up to verse 8, it tells you that it was Chaldeans who accused the Jews. So it's going to be people who accuse us of not worshiping this digital beast system, who not getting the RFID microchip, who not getting the Neuralink brain chip, who not getting that liquid they're going to try to roll back out to the people. Because it's going to be another pandemic, and they're going to have another medication, another solution for that pandemic. That's going to all be part of worshiping the beast. And for that, we're going to come to Mark 13, and we're going to get verse 12. Because again, there's going to be certain people who accuse us of not following the mandates of the so-called white man. All right, let's get this. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son. And children shall rise up against the parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. So yeah, our children, our parents, our brother, they're not going to necessarily put us to death themselves, but they're going to cause us to get put to death. By what? Turning us in to the beast. Hey, we know these people hiding out. They ain't got the microchip, and they ain't got that liquid. They ain't got that solution. We know where they hiding at. So again, that's why it says it shall cause them to be put to death. So that's one way that the people is going to come up against the Lord's elect. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they was the elect in that situation back then. They back today to face those same fiery trials. All right, so now we know that it's going to be people that deliver us up. Let's get Daniel 3. Actually, let's go back to Revelation 13 and 15. Because it's going to be people that cause us to get put to death. But let's read this Revelation 13 and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast, this digital system, should speak through artificial intelligence. Again, that's why you got Alexa, Siri, robots when you call them for customer service, robots that's responding to your emails. Again, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast to be killed. So the image of the beast itself, this digital system, is going to cause people to get put to death. Oh, and that's why you got different scanners for people that got the RFID microchip. They're going to be able to function in society because they're going to be able to wave their hand and they're going to get access to the grocery stores. They're going to be able to wave their hand and pay for groceries. And especially in China, they had the zero CO policy. Pretty much, you had QRS scanners everywhere, and that what? You had to scan that QRS scanner on your phone. Pretty much, everywhere you go, you got to check in there. You got to put, I've been at this location. You got to scan this. Now I'm at this location. That way they was tracking everybody. Well, this digital system gonna cause people to be put to death because it's gonna be people that probably go in the grocery stores, that go certain places who not gonna have the RFID microchip. So that digital system is gonna do what? It's gonna alert the authorities. The military, police, you saw the white man, the system is pretty much gonna be an alarm. And it's gonna be like we got unauthorized persons in the grocery store. We got unauthorized persons at the gas station. You got unauthorized persons trying to make a purchase. So that's how this digital system is also going to cause people to be put to death. For example, the vehicles. You know, you try to get in the vehicle, you know, the car sense you don't got an RFID microchip, hey, the car might turn on you. All right, so now we're going to go back to Daniel 3. We're going to get 13 through 23. Then Nebuchadnezzar, in his rage and fury, actually, let me go to Mark 13 now. Mark 13 verses 9 through 11. So yeah, certain people gonna be put to death by being beheaded. You're gonna have people turning us in. You're gonna have this digital system working against us. Oh, because you got high-tech street cameras all over the place. You know, that can zoom in on people. They can analyze your biometrics, your facial features. You're gonna have to touch different things so they can read your fingerprints. You're gonna have to scan your microchip so they can verify who you are. Well, people who don't do any of those things, this digital system, again, is gonna work against us. So now we're gonna get Mark 13 verses 9. But take heed unto yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils. And in the synagogues, you shall be beaten, you shall be brought before rulers and kings for my name's sake, for a testimony against them. So yeah, our own people, they gonna cause us to be delivered up to the councils, you know, to the governing bodies of this new world order. You're gonna have this digital system that caused us to get delivered up. But let's continue. And it says, and the gospel must first be published among all nations. So if we delivered up to them and we of the elect, we're gonna be delivered up to them to testify against them. Tell them the Lord gonna destroy them and everything that they're working for. But he's gonna rescue us. And we're gonna get that in Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, at the end of the lesson. Let's continue. But when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what ye shall speak, neither do ye premeditate. So in the event you about to get snatched up or delivered up, don't be in a closet rehearsing what you gonna say. Because rehearsing what you gonna say, in other words, you taking matters into your own hand. In other words, you being carnally minded and not spiritually minded. In other words, you not trusting on the Lord. You leaning on your own understanding. Well, your own understanding, what you can think up with your own thoughts, ain't gonna deliver you. You know, you're gonna have a bunch of people, they gonna think they got a well laid out plan. And that plan ain't gonna prevail. Because the Lord just gonna have it where Esau the white man just put them certain people to death on the spot who think they can think of a way out. Now let's read this again. Oh shoot. But when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand what you shall speak, neither do ye premeditate. But whatsoever shall be given you in that hour, that speak ye. So the Lord is going to tell us that hour and that moment what to speak. And that's why it's important not to trust, not lean not on your own understanding. Why? For it is not ye that speak, but the Holy Spirit. So the Holy Spirit is going to speak for us in the event that we get snatched up and delivered up to the councils, our own people turning us in, this digital system working against us, turning us in. But now let's link that back up with Daniel the 3rd chapter. Daniel 3 and 13, the Nebuchadnezzar in his rage and fury. Yeah, see? Because, let me continue. Commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then they brought these men before the king. Yeah, that's why the Lord said in Mark 13 and 9, but take heed for yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and you should be brought before rulers and kings for my sake. So yeah, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, they was brought before the king of Babylon, Nebuchadnezzar. Well, we're going to be brought before the very same people that's trying to establish this new world order. Let's continue. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up. And that's going to happen to us. We're going to be delivered to the people that's in charge of the new world order. And they're going to say, like, yo, why won't you just take the microchip? Why won't you take that solution, that liquid? Why won't you get the Neuralink brain chip? It's painless. You could be done in less than 30 minutes. It's non-invasive. You can get the RFID microchip in your hand in 30 seconds. They're going to be trying to sweet talk it. And we know the scriptures say his words are smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. So they're going to be asking us, telling us, just take the microchip and it'll be all over. They're going to have a buffet waiting for us. They're going to have women waiting on us. They probably going to have an icebreaker party, for the people that got the microchip. So they're going to have, how they had tattoo parties? Well, they're going to have microchipping parties. After you get the microchip, you can go party with everybody else. I'm just going a little farther, but let's go. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, that ye not serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up? Now, if ye be ready, that at what time you hear the sound of all kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the image which I have made. So when we delivered up to the councils, to the people that's in charge of the new world order, hey, that's going to be the final chance. They're going to say, all right, we're going to ask you one more time to get the RFID microchip. Let's continue. But if ye worship not, you should be cast that same hour into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. So yeah, that's what they're going to say. If you don't get this RFID microchip, we're going to have to put you to death. We're going to have to behead you. Because again, Revelation 24, a number of our people are going to be killed for the sake of the gospel by being beheaded, which is also, I believe, Revelation the 6th chapter, around the 9th verse. And who is that God that shall deliver you out of my hands? See, Esau gonna be trying to tempt us. He gonna be trying to scare us. That's why the Lord says, be of good cheer and fear not. Said that a lot throughout the book of Joshua. But they're gonna say, no God is gonna save you. Just get the microchip. You're not children of the Most High. The Lord is not gonna save you. But don't get the microchip. Let's continue. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said unto the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thine hand, O king. Oh, and it came out in a seminar some years ago, which I did a lesson on it. Esau, the so-called white man, what did Hitler do in the time of those fake J's? That fake Holocaust. They was putting people through a furnace. He was burning those fake J's. And what happened, the bodies was burning. And when you burn stuff, it makes smoke. But pretty much, it was so much smoke and so many bodies in the furnace that it put out the fire. Well, information came out. Esau, the so-called white man, he got a nuclear-powered fiery furnace. So again, he got a nuclear-powered fiery furnace. So this ain't just regular fire. This is going to be nuclear fire. Fire, they say. And that when they put the bodies through that fire, hey, the body's going to instantly turn to dust. So, yeah, Esau going to be beheading people. Hey, but Esau going to have a fiery furnace as well. Because Esau, damn, is that them brothers? Damn, I can't tell if that's them or not. Salakia. But Esau, he going to have multiple ways to put people to death. Because they want to bring back the firing squad. I forgot some of the other ways, but they was considered cruel and unusual punishments. They're gonna bring all those ways back of executing people. And one of those ways is gonna be that nuclear fiery furnace. You know, they're gonna put people to there, and the people gonna be vaporized. All right, and we're gonna have the same mindset that, you know, we're gonna tell these people, you know, we're not gonna get your microchip, we're not gonna worship your gods, we're not gonna get the solution, you know, but the Most High will deliver us. And you see that Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they didn't premeditate or take thought beforehand what they would say to the king. You know, it was all through the Spirit. So it was the Holy Spirit speaking for them. They weren't speaking for themselves. So again, if it be so, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us from out of thy hand, O king. And that's what? That's a testimony against Nebuchadnezzar. So when we go back to Mark 13 and 11, it reads, but when they shall lead you and deliver you up, take no thought beforehand where you shall speak, neither do ye premeditate. But whatsoever, actually, let me go to verse 9. But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to councils, and in the synagogues you shall be beaten. And you should be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. So what Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was doing, it was a testimony against them. So when we facing that nuclear fire furnace, when we facing the guillotine, the chopping block, the firing squad, we gonna decline. We gonna say no. We're not gonna get the microchip. Our Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is gonna deliver us. But verse 18, but if not, so even if the Lord chooses not to deliver us, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. And what's that golden image? It's a golden statue of Nebuchadnezzar. And what's the image of the beast today? Again, our RFID microchip, which is really this whole digital system. But we're going to tell Esau the white man, you're not going to get your microchip. The Lord going to deliver us. But even if he don't deliver us, we still not going to get it. So that's the testimony against them. Then we also going to tell them that the Lord going to destroy them with nuclear fire. All right, so now let me see what we got now. Revelation 2 and 10 real quick. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. So don't fear the firing squad. Don't fear the electric chair. Don't fear the guillotine and the chopping block. Don't fear not being able to buy and not sell. Don't fear the lethal injection. Don't fear any of those things that they're going to do to torture us or put us to death. So again, Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. And what's that prison? The FEMA death camps. That ye may be tried. And what does it mean to be tried? To be tested. And you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was. They said, we're not going to worship your golden image. The Lord going to deliver us. But if you don't deliver us, we're still not going to worship it. So there was what? Faithful unto death. So if they was going to be put to death for their faith, they was going to go through with it. But again, be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And let's continue. Let's continue. So again, be thou faithful unto death, and the Lord gonna give us a crown of life. So real quick, let's go to Mark chapter 8, verse 35. Whosoever will save his life shall lose it. Well, we know Esau the white man, he gonna put people to death for not worshiping the image of the beast, for not getting these microchips and getting that solution. For whosoever shall save his life shall lose it. So it's gonna be people that say, I don't want to be on the chopping block. I don't want to go through that nuclear fiery furnace. So I'm gonna get the microchip. So yeah, they're gonna save their life temporarily, but they're gonna lose it in the end by the nuclear destruction. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But on the contrary, whosoever shall lose his life for my sake in the gospels, the same shall save it. So yeah, if you lose your life for the sake of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah and the sake of the gospel, you're gonna lose your life temporarily just to be the first ones on the chariots with eternal life. So that's why the Lord said, be thou faithful unto death. So if you gotta die for the faith, then die about it. But you're gonna be given a crown of life. And what's that crown? That's a reward. Meaning we're gonna be rewarded giving our life back. And not just a life, a temporal life, but eternal life. So there's gonna be people who die for not getting a microchip. They're gonna be beheaded, go through the fiery furnace, but they're gonna be the first ones resurrected and on the chariot, to be given that crown of life. Verse 36, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? So you're gonna gain all your freedoms and liberties and luxuries by getting an RFID microchip, only to lose your soul in the lake of fire. And which is not a place underground, but it's that nuclear destruction that's coming to America. Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? All right, so that's why the Lord said, be thou faithful unto death. All right, so now we're going to go back to the book of Daniel, 3rd chapter. You're going to get verses 24 through 27. Then Nebuchadnezzar, the king, was astonished and rose up in haste and spake unto his counselors. Then, hold on. Actually, let me go back up some. Let me go back up to 20. Let me go back up to 19. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. So they heated the fiery furnace hotter than it was before. Shalom, big bros. How y'all doing?
You got the message, right?
How y'all brothers doing?
Same shit. Shalom.
Shalom. Yeah, this is out here another day.
Yeah. I was going to ask you.
Yeah.
Or the brothers, do you ever think about coming down to Dallas?
Man, like
Down to the Dallas camp?
oh, you talking about GMS Dallas?
Yeah.
I never been out there to see him before.
Might want to come.
Tuesday?
Tuesdays at 7 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Fridays at 6:30.
Dang.
They have another one on Friday at 12:30.
Yeah, the afternoon
yeah.
camp.
Oh, okay. I work both those days. I work nights, so I work Tuesday through Friday, 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. Y'all,
Are you available on Friday afternoon?
if I get up early enough, I can be. I'll probably just have to leave at a certain time just to be at work by 4.
Nah, it's all false wild. Just just to touch bases with Akin.
Yeah.
Of a like-minded descent. But Baba Kushai Salaki, again, don't mean to interfere with the platform. Continue.
I know, it's all good. Where do they meet at?
Maine and Akron.
I'm sorry, Maine and
Akron.
Can you spell Akron for me, possibly?
K-A-R-D.
Yeah.
A-K-A-R-D. Okay.
Main Street in Akron.
Okay, that's a bet. All right, that's a bet.
And I'll put a word to the brothers that's down there that you may be stopping by. What is your name again?
Chris.
You don't have a Hebrew name?
Okay, so I just go by Lob for my Hebrew name. Yeah.
Like mine?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, cause my YouTube part of David, so the brothers just gave me Lob. Yeah. That's a bet.
Continue on.
Oh yeah, that's a bet. Let me see where we at. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and cast them into the fiery furnace. So it might be the firing squad. It might be the nuclear powered fiery furnace. Y'all heard a video. You know how like Hitler, they had the furnace to burn the Jews, but they got a nuclear fiery furnace. So not regular fire, but nuclear fire. Because what Hitler was doing, the bodies pretty much quenched the fire. But with a nuclear fiery furnace, you know, that can't be quenched. You know, when flesh touch it, it turn to dust right away.
Yeah. Precept going into that.
Oh, bet.
Yes, Revelations 20 and 4.
I was just going into that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it says, and I saw the thrones, and they sat upon them, and the judgments was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for those of the word of Yahweh, and which were not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither he had received the mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years.
Yeah. Yeah, that just also brought out Revelation 12, beat out faithful unto death.
Yeah.
Now I give thee a crown of life.
Yeah.
So that's that crown of life given there, Revelation 20 and 4.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty much linking Revelation the 13th chapter going into the mark.
Okay.
Linking that up with Daniel the 3rd chapter.
Okay.
You know, worshiping the image of the beast versus the image of Nebuchadnezzar. It's pretty much linking all that.
You know, which also links up with Maccabees. You know,
Oh yeah.
the Antiochus Epiphanes. Am I right? Yeah.
Yep, I like to link that up too. That King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people.
Yeah.
They should follow the strange laws.
Yep.
What's that strange law? Gonna be that RFID microchip.
You know, the chip is synonymous with the MOTB. You know,
Mhm.
so the MOTB, which is going to be like fed now to
Oh, yep.
to the overall product of what they're trying to invent, because now they're trying to invent their own holy book
Oh
You know,
yeah,
AI.
yeah.
using the AI
To rewrite.
to
Yeah, it's
rewrite
crazy.
scriptures.
Yep.
All right, because with the way that they are doing things, they are Obadiah. They are trying to become like Yahweh Shai,
Uh-huh.
you know, on a carnal scale. All right, so what you're going into is beautiful, because it's showing how no one else can acquire this doctrine which he has given unto the elect.
Yeah.
Because this book wasn't given to everybody; it was given to us,
Uh huh.
especially in these times, to break down, you know, properly.
Yeah.
You know, because everybody else was just supposed to be the background characters to
Yep.
our book.
Yeah.
You know, but they say that they need to be on the the forefront of all the shit that's going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but Salaki, you got it.
Oh no, it's all good. Let me see. All right. The brother Amawan Yasha Allah.
Shalom.
Shalom.
Oh yeah. Hey, the brother sent me the tripod.
Come.
Cause I wouldn't go live. I would just record on my laptop at the time.
Yeah.
It was like, brother, go live. So this brother sent me a tripod. Then he linked me up with another brother. We meet in Louisville to teach.
Okay.
That brother gave me this phone here. So now I'm able to go live.
That's the spirit.
Oh yeah, it's
It's
tight.
the spirit that quickens, you know, the flesh profiteth nothing.
Yeah.
Because fleshly desires strengthen the means of Yahweh Shai.
Yup.
So, Salaki, again.
I know it's all good. It's all good.
I just see it, you know, it's the spirit that will that in the flesh is weak.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. Matthew chapter 13, verse 45 through 46. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a merchant man seeking goodly pearls. That's kind of like what y'all was just saying. Who, when he found one pearl, a great price, went and sold all that he had and brought it. So yeah, we don't put nothing above this pearl, even our own life. That's why we're going to be thou faithful unto death, to be given that crown of life. Oh yeah.
Baba Kushai, Bullet, Wisdom Solomon, chapter 5, you know, those crowns that was given by Yahweh Shemel Shai. These are those that stood stiffly, you know. Go down to 15.
So this is Wisdom of Solomon 5 and 15. But the righteous live forevermore. Their reward also is with the Lord, and the care of them is with the Most High.
So the care of whatever the elect desires is already with Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Yeah.
Because he already sowed it into existence from the beginning.
Yeah.
All right? That's the elect. You know?
Yeah.
So, hey, just like all the brothers that came together to give you the things necessary to come out here and bring it out. And I heard from other brothers that this is very chosen land right here. You coming out in this area, so difficult.
Yeah, thank you.
It's so
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah.
Hey, and call hello, how about
Yeah. Call hello. How about Simi
all
outside?
right, because he put the spirit on you to you know, refute all gainsayers.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and come and
Especially here.
yeah, especially
Oh
here.
man, yeah. It took me.
This is North. I call this North Austin.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This is Denton. Hey, as long as you
yeah.
come out here, you know, hey, you gotta go up the block. You know, this is Denton.
Mm-hmm.
They don't like Jake up in Denton, bro.
At all.
Like that Rudy's that we went to.
What happened?
This brother took me to Rudy's.
I
Man.
thought it'd be cool, but
Man,
nah.
I stepped in that butt. Man, screw it. Hey,
shit.
give me a bird. Let me sit down, bro.
Yeah.
This brother putting a plate together. You know, he's like, "Hey, brother, try
quick,
this."
though. No, we
Yeah.
This brother was like, "Try this." Everybody was like, "This nigga ain't gonna buy shit. He's just gonna sit around here and eat somebody else's food." Oh man, I was like, "Brother, don't ever take me there again. Don't ever do that again." But he didn't know. It's okay. I didn't know either. You know, knew that didn't.
Yeah.
I'm from Dallas.
Oh, okay, okay.
So, you know, but hey, it was all the spirit. It was the spirit showing us that this is a very this spot is not the spot to be. You know?
Yeah.
So with you coming out, pushing the name of Yahweh Shemel Shai faithfully and true, you know, especially to your enemies, because they have to know about what's going to happen to them whenever the kingdom of heaven comes.
Yup.
All right. First of all, most of them are going to be burnt up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then in the next cycle to come, they're going to be getting up this concrete.
Yup.
You know,
Yeah.
refurbishing the land.
Uh-huh.
All right. Then on top of that, there ain't gonna be no good job for Edomite in the kingdom. Shit, you be turning big rocks into little rocks.
Yeah.
You know, you gonna be my road crew. God damn it, yeah. I don't want to hear about your going as you go straight to shit.
Yeah.
You know, because with me, if I see Edomite, he gonna get backhanded back to.
Oh, straight up.
Dust.
Man, straight up.
I don't want to see none of y'all.
Man,
It's a
straight
lot.
up. I know it's all
It's a
good.
lot. Take over here imaginating, hoping and praying that y'all watching me on the side. Please let me be that one, you know. But
Oh, I'll be praying. What's that? I think it's Isaiah that heart.
yeah.
Meditate terror.
Yep, that's exactly what just popped into my spirit.
Yeah.
But Salaki again, Baba Kushai, you got it.
Oh, no, all right. That's the best. Let me see where we at. In this army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And what's the mighty men that's going to bind us? The military police. All right, let's continue. He commanded the most mighty men in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and cast them into the fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the fiery furnace. Therefore, because the king's commandment was urgent in the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. All right, so go back to the notes real quick.
Baba Kushai, are you in the three holy children or in Daniel?
Oh, Daniel.
Okay, Baba Kushai, pull that three holy children. In the Apocrypha.
In the Apocrypha?
Yeah. It goes into the
Oh, yeah,
account.
yeah.
It's
The
the-
Song of the Three Holy Children.
Yeah.
It's only one chapter.
Yeah.
One chapter.
Yep.
What verse?
Right. Baba Kushai.
the Apocrypha. That's his gift, man.
Hey,
The Lord
how
give
about
it to
you,
him,
man?
yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're going into whatever they were casting to the fire.
Yep, right at that point.
Do you read King, not Manasseh? Nah, there's a king in the Apocrypha. Starts with an A.
Is it in the Maccabees?
Yeah, it's right after the Maccabees. He was a holy king that was one of the three holy children. King Azariah.
Azariah.
Yeah, but
Azariah. Yeah, that's the Hebrew name.
yeah.
Oh,
That's just the Hebrew name version of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
oh, that's
Shadrach,
right.
Meshach, and Abednego is the Babylonian names that were given to them.
Oh, I heard that before. Okay.
So like, you got it.
I know, it's all good. All right, let's see. So when they was thrown into the furnace, they was what? They was faithful unto death. That's why he told the king, we're not going to worship the golden image. You know, the Lord going to deliver us. But if you don't deliver us, you're still not going to worship the golden image. So they was faithful unto death. Verse 22. Oh, verse 23.
Pull that Baruch chapter, letter of Jeremiah or Baruch 6, 1 and 6, I believe.
Sure, I'll pull it.
Papa Shot.
Yeah, you said Baruch 6 and 1? Or 1 and 6, my bad.
6, 1 and 6.
6.
So, yeah, I know that's why I said letter of Jeremiah is
letter of
Baruch
Jeremiah.
6.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because, you know, Baruch was Jeremiah's scribe.
Yeah.
So that's why the letter to Jeremiah, it's Jeremiah's letter that Baruch wrote.
Yeah.
But
It's only one
it goes
chapter,
into
but
what
it's
you're
really
talking
Baruch
about.
6.
Oh, I just recently seen that somewhere.
Come.
Okay, that's a bet. All right, Baruch 6 and 1, a copy of an epistle which Jeremiah sent unto them, which were to be led captives into Babylon by the king of the Babylonians, to certify them as it was commanded him of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah.
Now that was King Nebuchadnezzar, right? Just to do make sure that we understand the point.
Yeah.
Jump down to 6.
Yep.
Because it talks about the faith that we need to have going through these times, just like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, and the 7 brothers in Maccabees, chapter 2 and 7. You know, but Baba Shah.
All right, bet. But say ye in your hearts, O Lord, we must worship thee. Verse 7, for my angel is with you, and I myself caring for your souls.
Now, just to put some more emphasis on it, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is that strong angel, right? Mm-hmm. As it says in Exodus chapter 23, verse 20.
I love that.
You know, you can pull it because it goes right into the point of Shai.
He was the one in the fire with them.
Yeah. You're about to beautifully, skillfully bring out. I don't mean, man, so I can. Let me step back.
I don't quenching the. Hey, I don't quench the spirit. So
hey, the spirit is bearing witness. You know that it's all Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's why we give praises unto the men that begat us. Mm-hmm. But those men give praises unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. So what more are we supposed to do? Give praises unto the Father and the Son. All right.
Yeah, that's the least we could do.
That's the least that we can do. You know, that's a small, minute. You know, that's why it says in that Ecclesiasticus chapter 43, verse 30, that we can never go far enough.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
Salakia.
I was all good.
Salakia, brother, but you got it. I don't mean to. You got it, Salakia.
All right, bet. I'm gonna link that Exodus 23 with this Daniel the third chapter here in a sec. All right, let's see. And these 3 men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished and rose up in haste and spake and said to his counselors, did we not cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered to the king, true, O king. Verse 25, and he answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. So that was Yahweh Shai, which Yahweh Shai mean he saves, he delivers. So Yahweh Shai was with them in the furnace. So Exodus 23:20. Behold, I send an angel before thee. This angel got a capital A. I mean, it's the highest ranking angel, which would be Yahweh Shai, to keep thee in the way and bring thee into the place which I have prepared thee. So yeah, that same angel which led the people through the wilderness into the promised land, through the Red Sea, was the same angel that was in the fiery furnace. So they was faithful unto death, and they received the crown of life, meaning they was rewarded by escaping with their life.
Baba Kushak, could you pull that Ecclesiasticus chapter 19, I believe it's verse 5
Yep,
or verse 4? 4 or 5, so
yep, I'll start at 4 real quick. He that is hasty to give credit,
no, it's 5.
okay, bet. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. Oh, perfect.
You know, so it's going straight into the point.
Yeah,
Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego didn't follow the evil way.
Uh-huh.
They didn't choose to bow down to Nebuchadnezzar's images that
Yeah.
he put up. Just like we should not choose to follow him as well. All right, or Esau's images that he's trying to put up for the name of their gods. All right, we should go back to that Baruch 6 and 6. They'll all link up. Salakia.
oh yeah, it's all good. All right, let's see.
You got it.
Just real funny quick point was Exodus 23 and 20 that you read before. The word angel is capitalized. Goes to the Strong's H4397 and it's Malak.
Malak Tazadak.
Oh,
That's what Malak Tazadak. You know, and Malak Tazadak was
Melchizedek.
Melchizedek,
which was Yahweh.
which was Yahweh
Okay,
Shai.
that's cool. I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, so when you go into that word, you look at the Strong's definition, right?
Yeah.
It says, let's see. It says, I'll read towards the bottom of the Strong's definition. It says specifically of God, i.e., an angel. It says
Let's go.
Melchizedek.
Malak Tazadak, because with Malak Tazadak, that's where the law actually came from.
Yeah.
All right, he started the Levitical priesthood.
Dang, that's heavy.
It's heavy, right?
I ain't know. Okay,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
at the end it says ambassador, angel, king, messenger.
You know,
Oh,
you
yup.
know, and what are we to be? We're supposed to be kings and priests, right? Malak Tazadak, he was a king, but he was also a priest. And what kingdom was he over? The kingdom of Salem.
Okay.
Salem is what?
Peace.
Oh, okay.
So he's the kingdom. With the kingdom of
Dang,
priests,
that's
man.
cold.
We have no
Which is-
peace now.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh man.
Yasharallah.
Yeah.
We are the kings of peace through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
So like, it's a spirit, man.
Man, what's that? I think it's Isaiah. The different titles of Yahweh Shai. I think one of them might have been the Prince of Peace, or I can't remember it.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Like, it was kind of foretelling prophecy.
Beautiful
Oh.
counselor.
Yeah.
Wonderful counselor.
I think a son is given. Is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Is that Isaiah 53? Nah, it's not.
I'm gonna search on Blue Letter real quick.
So many precepts.
Oh, I think I got it right here.
I think it's chapter 9.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna bring it out real quick. Isaiah 9:6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful, Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. That's good. Yeah.
He's the king of Salem. He's the king of peace.
Mm-hmm.
All right, which that is Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Yeah.
Whom, whether you can believe it or not, that's what it is. All right.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai has endowed us, with the spirit to understand, and to bring out who He is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, in faith and in truth.
Yeah.
So whenever you go back to that Baruch or letter of Jeremiah 1:6, it talks about how he will deliver us. All right, if we just have faith, and faith is part of reverence or fear. Fear and faith is intangible.
Yeah.
I mean, it's goes hand in hand together.
Yeah.
Give me that Hebrews chapter 11 verse 6. Without faith, it's impossible.
It's impossible to please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai.
And with faith, it also guarantees fear.
Yeah.
All right, because with the fear or the reverence, because fear isn't like the earthly conditions of fear. All right, like fear in this world, or Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, fear of going into the fire. We're supposed to come into the mindset now of fuck this world, loosely paraphrasing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because in this world, the only thing that they can put against us is the fear of death. And you need to get death out your mind, because
They don't understand.
they don't understand
These
death.
are these are vessels, man. These
Yeah.
spirits.
These are supposed to die.
Yeah.
Continue on, Baba Shah. No. With
But I was saying, they said these are vessels, man. The spirit continues on, just like it says in we were talking about, John the Baptist. That he will be prophesied to come.
Yeah.
because he was Elijah. John the Baptist was a man, that was put in the truth. And yes, John the Baptist was in the truth. If anybody,
I think I heard somebody say some.
yeah,
I know he's talking about. Yeah.
I know who he is, but I ain't gonna give him charm.
Yep.
He said that John the Baptist is not in the truth.
Is that them same people that said Hebrews is not
Yeah.
all right, not
Yeah,
biblical
because
or canon or something?
I don't care, man. They all bug outs anyway.
Oh yeah.
Wax worse, man. They
Yeah.
keep waxing worse.
Oh man, yeah.
We don't want to hear about the latest news, and so like it. But as it says in that Second Ezra chapter 16,
Oh,
He is our God.
around the 73rd. Okay.
73rd, 74th
74.
verse.
Yeah.
All right, and it's just Kofaloyim like how about Shemi Al-Shai, but continue on with your point. So like,
I like that. What y'all brung out, Sirach 19:5 again. I'm gonna get that. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. Because I'm gonna link this up with Revelation 18. Revelation
he that
18.
resisteth pleasures.
Revelation
Right.
18:7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit as a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. That's why the Lord said, come out of this place. All our luxuries and comfortabilities gonna be pulled back.
Yeah.
And Esau gonna attempt to give it back to us with the microchip being the bridge.
MOTB, or that's we call it MOTB. It's the mark of the beast.
Yeah.
All right, that's them saying, "Oh, it's okay. Let me go ahead and give you this. You can do everything that you want to do again."
Buy, sell.
Yeah,
They will have a microchipping party.
Whenever you give over your vessel to the will of Esau, Edom, or Satan, because that's the ultimate transgression. Polluting your temple. You're polluting your temple. Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
That 2 Corinthians, Salakia.
Think about
He that defiled the temple of Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, he must truly destroy.
It's in the law too.
Yeah. That Ecclesiasticus chapter 27. 27 and 1, I believe.
Let me see.
So
Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. Yup.
Dang. So many have sinned for a small matter. Continue on that, bro.
Oh, yeah, let me see. Many have sinned for a small matter, and he that seeketh for abundance will turn his eyes away. Oh, as a nail sticketh fast between the joints, so doth sin stick close between buying and selling.
between buying and selling.
Ability to buy and sell gonna be based on that MOTB.
Damn. That's one that hits home. A lot of niggas gonna get caught up in that shit because many have sinned. All right, a lot of these other nations, Sweden, I'm just gonna call a spade. You know,
They already there.
they pretty much
They done.
the whole populace.
They got a lot of people. Yeah, I saw that.
You know, and that was because nobody in Sweden right now bringing it out. At least I don't think it is. It could possibly be. But I know that there's brothers in Germany, there's brothers in England, there's brothers all over the world. Denmark, everywhere. You know, there's brothers bringing it out. Up there, Esau has a specific hold on them. You know, just like in other parts of the world, in Russia, and hey, it's very like they don't want you to go outside of what they already know.
Yeah.
They don't want you to gain any knowledge, especially if you're a J. You know, there's parts of Russia that's still like the 1950s. Okay, you know, niggas gotta be on the bottom. Hey, it's all a part of the book, bro. It was written. Hey, you can't do nothing but be happy to see Yahweh Shemiah Shai at work.
Yeah.
You know,
I've been over to Russia too, man. Shit.
Oh dang.
Yeah. We talk offline, but yeah, I've been over there a couple times, and like the only Jake I saw were like the ones in universities. I really see any like you that comes just wandering around the towns and stuff like.
Yeah.
you got fixed space. This is where you go. If you deviate out of this area, no.
Dang.
They don't play games like that.
Dang.
So, but it's just like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. You know how Yahweh by Shemiah Shai was their defense because they stood stiffly for him.
Yep.
All right. Like we read,
Baruch 1-6. Let me go there real quick.
You know, because Yahweh by Shemiah Shai is with you. Whatsoever thou doest. That reminds me of Joshua 1-9.
Oh, you say 1-6?
Letter Jeremiah or
Letters Jeremiah. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
Letter Jeremiah or Baruch 6 and 1-6.
All right, but say in your hearts, O Lord, we must worship thee. For my angel is with you, and myself caring for your soul.
Now, we already know who that angel is. That angel is Yahweh by Shemiah Shai. All right? And he cares for us. All right? He cares for the elect. All right? Just like it says in that Matthew chapter 11, chapter 13 to 11. All right? He's only dealing with the elect. So what more of us? We are only dealing with the elect. We're casting out that seed for the elect to come in. You know, we're not casting out for everybody. We're not here to save all Israel.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but read that 7 again.
Baruch 1-7. For my angel is with you, and myself caring for your soul.
So Yahweh by Shemiah Shai is caring for the elect only. Okay, in your day-to-day walk. All right, call upon your power, Yahweh by Shemiah. All right, it's no more. Oh, that ain't gonna happen right now. Nah, bro, we got days. We got days, minutes, and hours.
Yeah.
Yahweh by Shemiah Shai is about to drop the hammer. And it's all up to his will because no man knows the time or the season or the hour or the minute when those four winds are gonna be held back anymore.
Ooh-wee.
You know? Yeah.
Shit, I tell people we in the future. Ain't no future after this. This the future.
The future is in the scriptures.
Yeah.
The
That's
real
how you-
future.
The kingdom
Yeah.
of heaven.
The kingdom of heaven.
Yup.
Alright.
The real future. Yeah.
Just like
Second Ezra's.
that Matthew chapter 11 verse 13. Chapter 13 verse 11. Baba Kushai.
Yup.
You know, just to. You got it.
Because also recently, real quick, talk about election, right?
Oh yeah.
So this is Wisdom of Solomon 3. This is verse 8.
Ooh, thanks, man.
They shall judge nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. This is verse 9. They that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him.
So Salakia.
Yeah.
Let's round that back a little bit. verse 9. They that keep their trust in Yahweh by Shemiah Shai shall understand the truth.
Yep.
So they're going to understand that this world is just temporal.
Yeah.
They're going to understand that these are just stepping stones to get to the prophecies at hand. What's that? Revelation chapter 19, verse 10. All right, that's the spirit of prophecy, which is Yahweh by Shemiah Shai.
Yeah.
They will understand the spirit of prophecy. Continue.
But here's the ones of they who will understand, right? It's the point. Wisdom of Psalms 3 and verse 9. And he, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he have care for his elect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that came out twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Came
And
out.
that goes back to Psalms 147
Yep.
and
148. Yep.
148.
Yep. And then elect is that Isaiah 41 and 8.
Yeah.
Israel, Jacob my servant, Israel mine elect, or something like that.
Yeah. And is that Isaiah?
It's either 41 and 8 or 45 and 4. They kind of
In
same thing. Yeah.
There's one, and
not
Yahweh by
for
Shemiah Shai is for the elect.
Uh-huh.
All right, for the chosen. All right, everybody, many are called, but few are chosen, right?
Yep.
So it's the spirit that beareth witness, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's the spirit that beareth witness. Just like to Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, not to get off topic too far. All right, just like the prophets of old. All right, it was given to them to understand these things, and it's given to those same spirits to come back and to break them down properly, decently, and in order.
Yeah. It's heavy.
But continue. You got that Matthew 13:11?
Oh, yeah. Let me see. Matthew 13 and 11. And he answered and said, Shalom to Yahweh's messengers and reasonable service. Yahweh Bashim Shai Barakatah. Them brothers out there in London.
Shalom. Yahweh Shemiah Shai, Bashim Pagadash Prakathum.
All right, let's see. Matthew 13 and 11. He answered and said unto them, because it's given to you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. But to them it is not given.
It is given unto you. It's not given to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
It's given unto the men that sigh and that cry. It's given
yeah.
unto the elect of the nation of Israel. It's given unto you to understand. All right, it's not given unto a shawty down the block. So that means women are not involved. It's not given unto Larry,
Yeah.
Sarah. It's
Yeah.
given unto a man that stood stiffly for Yahweh by Shemiah Shai.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a man that puts his ear to the plow.
Yeah.
That wants to Salaki, Ecclesiasticus chapter 6 verse 34.
I grab it.
It's given unto a man that is diligently seeking Yahweh by Shemiah Shai in all his ways.
All right, here we go. Ecclesiasticus 6 and 34. Standing the multitude of the elders, and cleave unto him that is wise.
See, it's given unto a man that's going to the elders, that's talking to the officer of GMS. That it's gonna break that down.
All right, 35. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee.
So let not the parables of understanding and what it it's given unto you, it's given unto the elect, the chosen, Lord's will. It's not given unto the Edomites across the block.
Yeah.
It's not given to the Hamites down the street.
Yeah.
All right. It's not given to 2/3 niggas.
Don't forget the monuments of failure.
The
These churches.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's the elder who brought that out. Yeah.
So it's not given.
Yeah.
Pride. Continue on, Baba Shah.
Yep. Get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door.
That means immediately. You need to start learning because you already behind.
Yup.
You 25 coming into the truth right now. You are babe.
Uh-huh.
You think that you a grown ass man. Nah, you just got your foot wet.
Yup.
And sometimes it's not wet.
Yeah.
It's not water.
Constantly wearing down, calling brothers. Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Shalom, Akimi, Abashimi Ashai, Bashimi Kakarasta, hey, Babu Shai. I didn't know what this means. I didn't know what this means. You're diligently seeking how Bashimi Ashai.
That's the real love thy brother.
You know?
Yeah.
Love thy brother.
Love thy neighbor. Excuse me, Slack.
Or love thy neighbor as thyself.
Yeah.
You know? So just like you're seeking, they're seeking.
Yeah.
All right? And you're trying to make yourself approved to Yahweh Shemi Shai by you toiling. So it's what's that? Freely given is freely received.
Yeah.
Freely received is freely given.
Yeah.
Same thing, vice versa. Because whenever you get something, you're like, ooh, I got a jewel. You know, I got something I can pass on to another brother to assist him in his walk. All right. And sometimes, hey, you might need to sit on it. Sit on it, you know, so it can manifest through time.
Yep.
You know, what's that? A man well traveled. You know, a man that's well traveled is a man that is continuously, you know, knows things to get through the day or things to get through this lifetime.
Yeah.
Praying on it too.
Yeah, and pray
Yeah.
a lot. A lot. You don't pray for a day and think that it's gonna come to you. Nah, pray without ceasing. All right, but it's like you got it.
All right, that's better. Let me see. Let me see where we at. Let me see where we at. All right. That's what I'm going to go back to. Sirach, chapter 19. Is that verse 5? Verse 6. Whoso taketh pleasure in wickedness shall be condemned, but he that resisteth pleasures crowneth his life. And that's why in Mark 8, verse 36, it says, for what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his soul? So resist the world, resist the pleasures of the world, be thou faithful unto death, and get that crown of life. Because you don't resist the pleasures, you're going to gain the things of the world, but lose your soul. And I was going to go into finish back up with Daniel, verses 24 through 27. All right, then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished. Oh, I read that. Okay, let me see. Oh, okay, finish that. All right, Daniel 2. Actually, Daniel 12 and 2. More on resisting the pleasures of the world and get a crown of life. All right, Daniel 12 and 2. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. What does it mean to be sleep in the dust? It meaning you gave up the ghost. You dead for the moment. Again, many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life. So those who die for resisting the MOTB, the microchip, they're going to be rewarded eternal life.
That dust can also mean confusion.
Oh,
I got a side note right here. It's going back to that sleeping in the dust of the earth.
Uh-huh.
So this is the prophecy that has been referred to the future restoration of the Israelites.
Yeah. So like sleeping in the dust of the earth, that could be stilled in the darkness, not be called. Yeah.
Pull Isaiah.
Oh,
Isaiah 52.
Isaiah 52.
You can start at the top. You know. That can be next. Ezekiel 37.
so he said Isaiah what?
52. Start at the top.
I got 52. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments, O Jerusalem, the holy city. For henceforth there shall no more come into thee the uncircumcised and unclean.
See, so it says awake, awake. That means you gotta wake up. You know, and you know the scriptures that talks about Israel being in the sleep, or like Psalm chapter 26:2. You know, Israel is in a dumbed down state of mind. What's that? Genesis chapter 49, verse 8. How Judah is the lion's whelp. He crouches down like a lion. He crouches down like an old lion.
Yeah.
Because he's asleep. He doesn't know his strength.
Yeah.
You know, that's why it says in that 52 to put on your strength, oh, virgin daughter of Israel.
Yep.
All right. Baruch 5:1 is another one that links up with this. Okay, because it talks about how it casts about the double garment that floweth from Yahweh by Shemi Shai.
Yeah.
You know, and that is just wisdom and knowledge. All right, Yahweh by Shemi Shai is giving out the wisdom and knowledge to awake Jake from the slumber that they're in, as we said in Psalms chapter 126. You know, I don't mean to drop precepts on you like
Oh,
crazy.
it's all good.
You know, it's whenever you awake in the situation that you're in, you know, the way to get better or get a better situation is to lean upon Yahweh by Shemi Shai with all thy heart, mind, and soul. Okay, and because that's what it says in Proverbs: lean not to thy own understanding, but every word that flows out of Yahweh by Shemi Shai's mouth.
Yeah.
All right. So you are seeking the things above which are free. You know, as it says in Timothy, how Salakia.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but through the spirit of Yahweh by Shemi Shai, he is trying to awake Jacob, you know, from that mental captivity that Esau has put them in. Because first Esau had them in a physical captivity. All right, and that physical captivity turned into a mental captivity because Jake's been dumbed down and been docile from all the hell that's going around them, like they did in Egypt, like we went into it.
That's a fun class today.
Hey, it was fun.
Nobody have a whole class on Sunday.
But Egypt is synonymous with America, which is synonymous with the Babylonian captivity, which is synonymous. But these are things that was given to us for our learning, to understand where we are now.
It's a Montazarium double straight.
Double straights. We're in double straights.
Is that how you say Egypt?
Yeah.
The Hebrew?
Montazarium.
Okay, I seen it and I was like,
Yeah.
I'll come back later.
Yeah, so Montazarium double straight. So that's why you look at the back of your jaw. You got the pyramids, you got the CNI, and the words.
The obelisks everywhere.
Novus Coros.
Novus Seclorum.
There you go.
Is that the order of the chaos or?
It's
I mean, let me see if I got a doubt.
it's like some
I got $50 right here.
one more government or
Oros Novus Seclorum.
I'm thinking about you something. Okay.
But it's
yeah. Go ahead. I'm gonna find out what that means.
Okay, bet. Let me see. Oh yeah, and also the dust was at 1 Peter 2:9. Show forth praises to him who called you out of darkness to his marvelous light. Yeah.
And who called man, that makes me think of Ecclesiastes chapter 17.
I turn to it.
It's like, let me make sure it's what it is.
Okay, bet.
Ecclesiastes 17, 25.
Return to the Lord and forsake thy sins.
So, just going back to that Novus Order Forum, is a new order of the ages.
Oh, okay.
So they that's what they do. They tell you in your face like what time it is, but they're kind of secretive about it.
Yeah.
But they don't hide it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just to those who have who have an ear, let them hear.
Yeah.
Eyes, let them see.
But it's 25. Return to Yahweh by Shemi Shai and forsake thy sins. Make thy prayer before his face and offend less. All right, and that's what we are called to do, is to try our best to keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our capability. All right, because especially in this kingdom, this is the worst kingdom ever. All right, and hell is a turn away or a click away in most Jake points, because most Jake is on the computer all day. All right, and a click away, you're in hell. You're committing adultery. You're committing sin. You're that's what it is. And we gotta fight it. And I'm speaking to myself. I gotta fight that shit too. All right, because it's everywhere. All right, we got Mo's doing whatever the fuck they want to do.
Yeah.
Going reading the little kids.
That's sickening.
Bro,
Man.
and you can't get mad at that.
Right.
You have to cast thy cares to the throne of grace. All right, and hope and pray that He forgives you for your sin. As you're in the sinful ass kingdom. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
That's all we can do. Just like Yahweh Shai saved Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego out of that fire. You're in the fire right now.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wisdom of Solomon 3.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's what I just read.
Wisdom of Solomon 3, but starting at 1.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you start at 1, you get the understanding that we're all in the fire.
Yeah.
All right. But it talks about how the elect are going to be saved through the fire. Because all that chaff is going to be burned away.
Yeah.
All right. And hey, we all got issues that we got to work on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not saying, I'm freely gifted and Yahweh Shai has forsaken everything that I've done. Nah, I've done some shit that I need repentance for. That's why we in this truth.
Yeah.
We are trying our best to put forth the perfect work of Yahweh Shai so we can be able to be beamed up out of this. Nobody's saved. Hell, what's that? There's no one good but one?
Yep. The Heavenly Father.
Yeah, how would I said that?
And Yahweh Shai still had to come back and die for the sins that he did when he was Solomon.
Yep.
So that means that, we're trying to follow his example.
Mm-hmm.
And which is also cut to him and the Father being the same.
Being the same.
Oh, man.
And to cut that, John chapter 17. No, it's better. But so in order for us to get out of the situation that we're in, we need Yahweh Shai. All right, He is the Father and the Redeemer. Dang. Make me think of precepts. I have another one on my head. But he's the Father and the Redeemer of us. That's why it says, honor thy father and thy mother. Who is your father? Yahweh Shai. Who is your mother? Wisdom.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Wisdom is given unto you. It's not given unto any other nation.
Yeah.
It's given unto the nation of Israel, so-called Black, Latinos, Native American, of Negroid descent.
Yeah.
Okay? Because we don't go off, white man. Those are bywords that was made up for you to keep separate from who your people actually are.
Yeah.
Just to say that.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a spirit.
Yeah.
Kind of like you were saying about the mother and the father. The father and the mother. That goes to Matthew 19, verse 29. You want to pull that one?
Yeah. Matthew 19, verse 29. And every one that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life.
Those are the ones that stood stiffly.
Uh-huh.
How about Shai? Those are the ones that, repented.
Yeah.
So I don't know how many people you got on your live. But we are coming to tell brothers, hey man, offend less.
Mm-hmm.
Try your best to remove from this society as best you can, especially now because the MOTB is closer than you once hoped for.
Yeah.
Hell, niggas back in the day, it ain't gonna happen in our time, bro. It's here. The whole construct is here to be set up.
Yeah, the infrastructure already in place.
They talking about giving launch codes over to the AI system.
Like missile launch codes?
Yeah.
You know AI, whenever they made that airplane or that simulation, and the AI system was meant to take out a target, but they disregarded it.
Yeah.
And said, nah, don't do it that way. It's too much collateral damage. They blew up the damn tower. the AI
I heard
blew
about
up the
that.
tower
Yeah.
so they could go and finish the mission at any means necessary. Okay, that's like, bro, this thing ain't gonna stop. Same thing with those robot dogs and those robots that they're making to be on the police force over there in New York. Just saying, watch out in New York. You know, because whenever that shit starts popping off and robots are killing Jake, they ain't gonna look at it like that. Oh, that nigga was doing something out of his way, and
Yeah.
you know he deserved it. But when
Yeah.
they started killing Frank and Michael,
Yeah.
you know, Edomite, Big Mama, right? She didn't do nothing to nobody. Yeah, nah, man. Big Mama deserved it.
Yeah.
All right. Because the AI is trying to be like Yahweh Shimei Shai as well.
Yeah.
Just like Esau is trying to be like him, the AI is going to follow like his master.
Oh yeah, he made it in his image.
Yeah.
And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimei Shai, that's what we telling these jakes. But hey, it's great. I don't want a nigga on a chariot next to me anyway.
Yeah.
Okay? So everybody's spirit has to, that fire that Shirek, Meshach, and Abednego was in burnt away the chaff. It burnt away the undesirables, the unwanted. All right? It left the spirit of Yahweh Shimei Shai. That's why the spirit of Yahweh Shimei Shai was in the fire with them.
I keep thinking about Apostle Rakah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always said, man, hey, you gotta fuck the fight.
You got
But it's lucky.
Oh yeah, he be bugging me out.
Yeah, I love him, man.
Oh, yeah.
I really do, man.
Hey, call Haloyim like Yahweh Shimei Shai for our elders.
God.
All right, because our elders was given to us for us to really understand situations that they had to go through. We have to go through them, just like Yahweh Shai had to go through them as well. All right, so we have to go through hell. We have to go through tribulation. And what's that? You have to go through tribulation to enter the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
You know, we ain't gonna just mosey on in there, man. We have to go through the chip. We have to go through the race wars that are coming up real soon. It says in 2nd Ezra chapter 15. We have to go through, them taking us out of our houses.
Oh,
As
yeah.
it says in 2nd Ezra chapter 16.
Yeah.
You know?
Famine.
We have to go through there. That we have to go through the famine.
Yeah.
You know, we have to watch women cook their kids. Mainly because this little nigga look like his daddy and she don't want to see him no more.
Dang, that's a deep. Yeah.
Okay? I'm just speaking, hey, call a spade, bro.
Shit, I imagine that probably already happened.
Hey,
Yeah.
man, it probably already did. And the funny thing about it is, these chicks only with these kids because they on either child support
Yeah, they a check.
or they're in a couple of them like, how about you, I wouldn't check. You know?
Yeah.
But through the spirit, they're either a check, alimony, or just to irritate the man that he can't see his own seed.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And that bucks the fuck out of me, man. And these women are gonna catch an L just for that alone. Because just like in past time, the men of Yahweh Shimei Shai, the elect has to go through everything that all the curses that was put on the whole nation.
Yeah.
No one's exempt. Like whenever Esau goes into captivity, everybody gonna get it. EBK, everybody gonna get it.
Yeah.
All right. But even though those men that stood stiffly for Yahweh Shimei Shai is going through hell right now, in the kingdom to come, they're going to be set because they stood stiffly for Yahweh Shimei Shai. So what more is that for us?
Yup. Oh, hey, that go to Daniel 12 and 2. I'm gonna finish that. And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake. Some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt. Lord willing, we be part of that number that awakes to everlasting life, which it begins with His word. And those who awake to everlasting contempt, because they woke up not to the word.
Well, it wasn't given unto them.
Oh yeah, what to give it to them? Yeah.
And Kofaloyim Yahweh Shimei Shai was given to the elect man that it was. Because most men can't even stand in the position of affliction
Yeah.
that that those men are going through right now. Okay, most men can't even stick a toe in it. All right, because it's so much hell, so much tribulation, poverty.
Yep.
You know, there's brothers that's been homeless in this truth right now. You know,
For real. Yeah.
like
Some of the apostles.
hey,
Yeah.
you know, and they were meant to be called out, you know, to get that recognition, to be brought back in for another brother that's going through the same shit.
Yeah.
What you just read though, those who wake up, or whether they make it, we get called up, or those that die for this truth. Pull Isaiah 60, verse 10 and 11. Public shut.
God.
I want to rock, bro. I want to fucking rock, bro. God damn. How about you, Gosh, man.
Isaiah 60, 10 and 11. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor I have had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually, and they shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that that's the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah.
Other nations gonna bring everything they got, they riches and themselves.
Paying tribute unto who is duly given, who is duly due for.
Yeah,
Forever.
Yeah,
Forever. Because we're going to live forever. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. We're going to live forever. The heathen? No. From generation to generation, motherfucker. All right? And you're going to remember me every time that you're born.
Yeah.
You're going to know who your master is.
Uh-huh.
All right?
Sit on here on earth and wherever else we
put you.
Yup. Put you on a planet where ain't no shade.
Hey. That is the future. I'm praying for that.
Oh, yeah.
Esau? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, man.
You gonna get all that vitamin D, bro.
Oh, yeah. Hey, my brother Kalab, he said unlimited overtime for E.
Hey, man. Hey, and not paid.
Oh, God, yeah. They all these taxes they want to take out and...
Bro, 40% of your check is taxes, bro.
Man,
It's crazy, man.
40%. Think about it, bro. All that money, you can actually do something with. But they don't want you to build generational wealth.
No.
I had read that. I think it was Sirach 34. He who defraudeth a man of his labor or of his hire.
Yeah, you're supposed to get paid that day.
Yep, that day in what you agreed to, nothing less.
Baruch 3 and 8.
All right, bet.
All day.
Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
So that means, hey, we are here in the same condition that we was back when we started.
Yeah. I got 1 and 6.
Yep. I'm filling the bag with hope.
You read that one?
You said Baruch 1 and 6?
No, Haggai.
Haggai?
1 and 6.
Let me go there.
So I think it's only 2 chapters.
Yeah.
Haggai.
Haggai 1 and 6. Ye have sown much and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough. Ye drink, but ye are not filled with drink.
Man.
Ye clothe, but there is none warm. And he that earneth wages to put it into a bag with hoes. Cold.
Man.
That's cold.
Yeah. Cold-blooded, bro.
Yeah. You can't make that up.
Yeah.
But this wasn't a position for you to thrive at anyway. This was a position for you to learn what you did wrong, how you did wrong, and the things to do to change the situation. Do fear Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is keep his commandments.
Yeah.
Chapter 12 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Ecclesiastes. Like
What's the one?
Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and 10.
not let us down, but
Still good, brother.
no, yeah. I'm paraphrasing, bro.
It's like,
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Pull Sirach 2 and 10 by Shah.
God.
and then we'll bow out.
Yeah.
All right, that's bad. Yeah, I'm about to. Soon after, the mosquitoes coming out. All right, sorry,
Garlic,
right?
brother.
Huh?
You need to eat garlic.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
Keep them away.
Eat
Ah.
garlic.
Okay, bet.
Well, I
Bet.
show you some herbs to put together that you can put in the ground near you. No mosquitoes will come next.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
You gotta remember that.
Oh, I knew it sounded familiar. So, Ecclesiasticus 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Yeah, I'm gonna go to the next one.
Yep.
For the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgive sins and saveth in times of affliction.
And that's only towards the elect.
Mm-hmm.
Because Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai is not going to save the nigga.
God.
Niggas don't deserve to be saved. Hell, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai really wants you to be put down now, here and now, get sent back to the spirit world so you know how to come back and do it better.
Yeah.
Shit. You know? But on this next go round, when you come back, you might be in the kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you come back, you're gonna live forever. Alright? And you're gonna already know. He's gonna put the spirit in you to already know everything that you've done wrong in all your life.
That's what I thought so. 'Cause that's going to make it that much more heavy
Yeah.
and make us that much more appreciative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the only one who was really aware of all that was Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, how about you, Al-Shai?
Yeah.
You know? But you about to close up?
No, I think I had a couple more. Let me see.
Go ahead,
I
man.
think Daniel 12 and 2 was one of the last ones.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, actually, it was Zechariah 13 and 8. I'm going to finish out there. All right, we're going to finish up here, everybody. Zechariah 13 and 8. And this will come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. 2/3 of the nation of Israel, that's worldwide. But the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire. One Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego, one day brought through the fire. So the Lord can bring us through the same stuff.
Baba Kashai, no, they fuck some bitch. I know. I understand. But Wisdom of Solomon 3 starts top.
Yeah.
Because you said going through that fire, right?
Yeah.
All right, and we were talking about how the elect men that goes through the fire
like
is
this
going to be
one.
changed, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the eyes, which is written.
Yeah.
Okay, read that
Okay, bet. But the souls of the righteous are in the hand of God.
of Yahweh Bashim
Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and there shall no torment touch them. And that's why the fire didn't touch Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die, and their departure is taken from misery.
In the sight of the unwise, they seem to die.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the unwise are these other nations. The 2/3, they're looking at them like, you know, oh, they going through shit. It's about time.
Yeah.
You know? But it's taken from misery. Continue.
Yep. And they're going from us to be utter destruction. But they are in peace.
But-
In that
but-
fire, they was in peace.
Continue.
Yep.
Because the men of Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, their peace is having faith in him. You know, and another chapter that you could have got, but you didn't, but it's okay, it's called Tawab, is that Maccabees 2 and 7, going into the 7 brothers.
Yeah.
All right? Because those 7 brothers went through hell. They were tortured by an Edomite king because they wouldn't eat swine's flesh.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Because they were keeping the law, Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they were keeping the law, you know, and that king was like, forsake your law and follow me.
Yeah.
Instead of following the sovereign Lord, which is Yahweh Shemi Al-Shai, our power. And they said no. So all of them died a gruesome death, even the mother. who witnessed it,
All of it.
and she died because she stood stiffly for Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. A woman stood stiffly for Yahweh Shemi Yahushai.
Yeah.
What did King Solomon say? Out of all the women of the nation of Israel, I have found none that were righteous. She died for the power of Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. She was looked at as someone that stood stiffly.
Yeah.
And niggas in this time can't even bear to do that?
Hiding in the bushes.
God damn, continue, Salaki.
Oh, it's all good. For though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality.
You know, because the hope, because of the hope that they desire,
The expectation.
the expectation of seeing this bitch in flames and fire. Okay, Yahweh Shemi Yahushai is going to give them that. It says in Thessalonians, chapter 1, verse 6. Sin is the righteous thing unto Yahweh Shemi Yahushai to recompense tribulation to those that trouble you. Esau is troubling the nation of Israel. Because they're the high king right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and they deserve everything that's coming to them. Continue.
All right, let's see. And having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded.
You know?
For Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai proved them
Yep.
and found them worthy for himself.
Yep. Because Yahweh Shemi Yahushai proved the elect. He proved those men that sighed and that cried for him. Okay, that put forth their best effort to stand stiffly for Yahweh Shemi Yahushai. He proved them.
Yeah.
He counted them worthy. Now, it's great whenever your power, Yahweh Shemi Yahushai, says, I deem you worthy.
Yeah.
I deem you worthy to go through the straits that you're about to go through. I'm going to set it up where you go through it without a hitch. Even though it's affliction and adversity, it's patience.
Yeah. All right, that's all good. Let's go.
It's my leg.
Let me see. Verse 6. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. And in the time of their visitation, they shall shine and shall run to and fro like sparks among the stubble.
And if I may say, going through the purifying process of silver and gold, there's a smelter who sits there and watches that silver go through and make sure it's at its purity.
Yeah.
Okay? So he sits there and makes sure there's no impure thing that can go into it. Like wisdom. As it says in Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7.
Until he can see his own reflection.
Until he can see his own
That's
reflection.
right. Yeah.
So that's the only pure that Yahweh Shemi Yahushai can see him in you.
That's cold. Yeah.
Yep.
That's cold.
Hey, that's why he says it's given unto you to understand the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven. Unto them it is not given.
That's why so many references on gold and silver.
It's the purity of the metal. And that's what makes you that much rich. Because whenever you find gold and silver, it's mixed with earth, or it's mixed with wood, or it's mixed with the shit that burns out. It's not pure until you smelt it.
Yeah.
And it comes out in its purity. Alright? And that's why he said he made two vessels. One to do with it as what he will, and one to honor.
Foundation and destruction.
Yeah.
Against these modes.
There's one that he's going to use to be a shit pot. There's one he's going to use to be a drinking glass.
Yeah.
Okay? And that shit pot is going to get shit out of it, dung to the horse's bridle.
Oh, yeah.
Paraphrasing, but you got your hot clock.
That's all good. Let me see. Verse 6. In the time of their visitation, they shall shine to and fro like sparks and stubble. They shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people.
They're going to be sparks among the stubble. They're going to be having that mighty power.
The last two verses were the ones you read earlier, previously.
Yeah.
They're going to have the power of Yahweh Shemi.
Well,
It's many antichrists, and antichrist already here. So, I mean, the people who's going to bring this stuff, Elon Musk Neuralink brain chip, and the RFID brain chip, they are the antichrist. Antichrist is not necessarily one person. it's an entity. You know, look at it that way. But yeah, in a way, you can say that. But you know about the mark of the beast.
Yeah, where basically like talking about Lucifer, right? He comes to Earth,
So,
the people to get the mark, so they can like they think he's good and all that.
alright, so Lucifer is sort of already in the earth, but Lucifer will pretty much be the man in the earth that's doing the work in the Satan. But do you see yourself on the sign, like your father's nationality or lineage or whatever? Yeah, pretty much like your race, ethnicity. 'Cause- okay, so if you look over here to the bottom, you most likely be from the tribe of Issachar, which makes us the Lord's chosen people. Because the Most High, the God of the Bible, real name Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, he has a chosen people. And we know that we those people pretty much because of the curses of Deuteronomy. Pretty much the curses of Deuteronomy, if we summarize them, we'd be oppressed as a people all throughout the earth and pretty much be the bottom people of the earth. But what's coming is the RFID microchip. And they're going to bring a digital currency, which probably July. We'll see that fade now. But if you look at this here, they're going to take the digital currency, they're going to try to stick it in your hand. That's why they talk about identity theft. So they're pretty much saying that that's going to be a more secure way to pretty much do business here in America. So when they bring out that RFID microchip, you gotta resist it. The Bible say you gotta be faithful unto death. You might have to die for it, but if you believe in the Most High Yahweh, through His Son Yahweh Shai, you're gonna be rewarded with life, eternal life. But look, you gotta remember these names right here. Yahweh, that's the name of the Father. Hebrew is right to left, and Yahweh Shai.
This is like Catholic or
No, it's just Hebrew. Hebrew, the Israelites. We just returning back to our heritage. No religion, no Catholic, no Christian, none of that. So you got to remember those names because them the names that's gonna save you. Jesus and Jehovah, Yahweh, Yeshua. None of those names gonna save you. You heard those names before, right?
yeah, I don't know. Jesus, but I haven't heard of. I think I ever heard of one.
Also, Yahweh. That's his name in Hebrew.
That's him right there.
So this will be Yahweh Shai, a more accurate depiction based on scripture. If you want, you can take pictures of everything too. A lot of stuff I got scripture, so you can read, you know, based on what sign you're looking at. Because who the world calls Jesus, you know, that's not him right here.
Yeah,
Bible describes him as a so-called black man. And I got just some more images of the actual ancient Israelites, you know, that they kept hidden from the world. So we got scripture and picture. Bless you. To match.
So those ones on those, that's from the Russian icons book, right? I think it's from the Russian icons.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them that I got come from that.
A lot of the Israelites that he's speaking of, they were people of darker hue skin. But you gotta remember, it's not really based off the skin color. It's based off of the spirit resonates with the spirit. All right, but you know, it's really based off the seed line.
Yeah. So again, like you said, it's not based off of color. It's based off your father's lineage. Because you have Israelites that may appear to be white or pale colored. They might have an Israelite father, but they might have like a white mother or a Chinese mother. So it's based according to your father. You gotta, if you're interested, if you pull out your phone, I'll put my YouTube channel on your phone.
So this is talking about like rupture? Or is it like
we covered that. But you gotta remember, the name of the son would be Yahweh Shai. And I proved that for you after I put that in your phone.
Because I've been hearing a lot of things that are happening from the book, like Shaktis and all that, and then like things that are happening in the Bible, like happening right now in the world, like the river drying up,
Yup.
the moon resting,
Wars and rumors of wars,
yeah,
earthquakes in diverse places. All right, hold on. Couple more. All right, so ultimately, what's gonna happen after this RFID microchip? America's gonna be destroyed by nuclear missiles. You don't want no part of that. That's why all Israelites gotta repent and turn back to the Heavenly Father through His Son. I'm very right. I'm gonna put one more Brother Chen on your phone real quick. About 30 more seconds, bro. I should have it. 1 second. I can't find it. But yeah, bro, when you go to your YouTube, check it out real quick. So Heart of David, that's me. I put like 3 of mine in. You gotta go?
yeah.
So man, just see whatever videos catch your attention. You can hit me in the comments if you got a question or something. I'll be here usually on Sundays around between 2 to 4. Sometimes I come out a little later, but you can hit me in the comments. All right now. For sure, bro. Hey, remember Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. All right now. I think we was finishing up Wisdom of Solomon 3. I think we had finished it. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, I'm all good. So we're going to face the east and close out. Call Halal Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom and honors, double honors to the elders and apostles who brought us His truth, honors to the brethren that tuned in with me doing the work. The water and honors to the brethren that came up here and fellowship with me through the Spirit, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Keep pushing it and endure. Till next time, Shalom.